Hello and welcome back to Factorio and Space Age. So we are getting kind of ready here to turn this thing on. One of the things that I've been thinking about is how the hell are we gonna get water into this build? So I don't have a good answer for that. Now, this is 30,000 per second. Just rate calculating this whole build. This should be enough. The problem with water, and the problem with doing this in general, is that I kind of want to fill this up eventually, right? So I've been thinking like, okay, should we maybe do something stupid like trains to get water into this build? Now, the main problem with that, obviously, is going to be train throughput. We need 1.7 million water per minute if we max this out, right? I think storage tank is 25k. So this is 1 million. This is 1 million. One fluid wagon is 50k. So that's 800k per. So we basically need 2 trains per minute with water if we're gonna do this. They would be of this length. It's not great, but the good thing about it would be that we would have a lot of different outputs. We could avoid things like this. This build specifically needs like a couple of inputs. So we could dedicate a couple of them to that. We could use this, actually. Okay. To do that, I think we need something like at least 3, maybe, outputs. Okay, let me see what we can do here. Two, 3. Like this wouldn't be that bad, for example. We could do that. So we could be like... this is actually not... This is actually not really relevant either. Okay. Let's remove these. Cool. So let's plop that down. We'll wait for that. This is gonna be test. So I need to find a way here to empty this in a way that doesn't suck. And this is 1 million, right? I think this width could work. So we use 3 locos, and then we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we use 1, 2, 3. So this is 26. So the middle is kind of here. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to move it slightly. Okay. Just slightly. We should probably have that, you know? Doesn't make sense otherwise. Okay, you're not getting your stuff, so let's get that in there. Please. We're now waiting for the fuel. Okay. Yes. The fuel. Okay. We can remove this now. Drive remotely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be roughly there, yeah? That's a pretty good spot. This is gonna be the new test. Test. Add station. This, you can go. I just want to see that this kind of stops in the middle. This is kind of in the middle. There's one and almost one. It's pretty middle-ish. It's pretty middle-ish. And we'd be able to do... I don't know if I want to measure, though. But let's pretend... this is... That's 9. Okay. That's 10. I think this is 2, and I think this is... Oh, that's 1. Okay. We want to do that. That's fine. I don't know how long this pipe is gonna be. Once we get... I just do this then. Yeah. Because individually, we could just leech off these a lot easier than anything else. But all I really want to do here is see if we can do this. Kinda pressing X on that. I think this is too long, I'll be honest. Okay, no, it seems fine. That actually seems fine. So that also means that we'll no longer be routing water through, like, fucking God knows where. And I'll be like, oh, but if I destroy this line, for example, that we built into the fucking ground, then, you know, that's gonna be a huge problem suddenly. But it's actually just not going to be a problem anymore. Potentially. So we're going to put some fuel into these bad boys here. We're going to also do this. And we can probably do this here, yeah? It's pissing me off that this is not in the middle. But it is as much in the middle as it can be, I guess. Gonna add some roboports on the ends here. Add one there as well. And then, I mean, we can just do that. That should be fine. So, this station would then become request water. No, we actually have to do this, and then water, and then boom. This is gonna have a train limit of 1. That's gonna be the same. Okay. This means that we can do this as well. Perfect. We have fuel. Now this is obviously gonna be like way overkill, right? We don't really need this turnaround point anymore. This is actually where these stations will go. And then we'll have a section. Is it 3 length? 3 length is pretty good. It's gonna be a very short trip here for now. Very over-engineered kind of problem, I think. But I honestly, genuinely think that this is probably for the better. This is another situation where I really wish that we would have legendary trains instead. So this is... Now the question becomes, how do we actually deal with this out here? But I have a couple of ideas. If the bots could hurry up a little bit, that would be great too. We are gonna need straight rail going in here, at least for a bit. We'll go all the way, I think. I think we'll build 4 stations here and 3 stations here. And then we'll have 6 trains, which should enable one to always be able to go from 1 free to 1 free. I don't... Spontaneously, I don't see any kind of problems with that. That said, you actually never know. Okay, guys, can you really hurry up? I guess not. How are we doing with research? It's really steady around 30k. And purple and green science is now being problematic, and this is because green circuit is, they're completely dead. Well, we're working to alleviate that problem. As soon as we can get oil moved down here, this is gonna be way, 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 way better. Okay, so we're gonna build 2 train stops there. They should be able to be constructed as well, you know. We just need to wait for them kinda to do their thing, you know. This is gonna be passive provide but water. This is gonna be train limit 1. Yeah. Wait, where did that go? It's not been constructed yet, right? It has, but it doesn't update. Okay, so we'll go circuit condition. I want to see how how far into this it will go. That's gonna give us some options, right? Okay, so this guy is here. We can absolutely remove these signals. spy guy. I'm pretty sure. We'll fill that space up. Now, we're gonna need some pumps to fill this up, yeah? This is not an exact science, I'm just really plopping these out as we go. To make sure that these have that's not gonna do it, really. But we could do this, probably. Right. Unfortunately, I think some of these will connect to the same. So this might also not work. And let's put that out there and we'll see. So I want to make something that's fairly compact, but it should also be able to fill up a train fairly quickly. That is the goal. So we're waiting for the landfill. It's hopefully gonna be there soon. Yeah, so this is only gonna connect to one because of reasons. This doesn't connect. So let's kill off this full design, please. And we'll do this. And then we'll have one in between. I know I'm spamming these substations out unnecessarily. I'll remove them later. Okay, so this connects to 2. Which is fine. If they all connect to 2, then I think we have something. Don't really care that they are connected. So that's 2, this is 2, that's 2, this is gonna be 2, that's gonna work too. Okay. Oh, this certainly looks like it's gonna work. Great. And then I am thinking we... No, we don't do that, actually. Apparently, we gotta do this. Which I find hilarious. Well, as long as it works, I don't think it's something to fuss over, really. I don't know if we have enough of these, really. Yeah, I think... whatever. Oh, okay, you constructed that there for reasons. Okay, so this fills up quite well. Right. Did you not kill it? No, you did not. Okay. Just make sure that that dies. Thank you. So for some reason that is being obnoxious. That should fit there. Then we'll do this. And we'll do that. That should be... That should... We'll need to find a weight condition here as well. Trains. So... I wanted one here, yeah. And then 3 here somewhere. 1, 2. Water collector. scores. Let's do... Let's do this. And then instead of this, you do full cargo. Okay. Where the fuck are you going, dude? Oh, you're going back. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. And circuit condition. I really want you to stop here, if possible. Boom. Then we switch that off. That should be fine. That really annoys me, actually. Those signals should also be fine. That should be fine. Wait, where are you going? You are trying to go back, but this guy doesn't let you. Because apparently these signals don't exist. Okay, that's good to know, man. So this block would be still occupied. Okay, no. Don't think we need this though, because this is the oil thing. Perfect. No. Man. Okay, whatever, dude. Oh, wait. Does this group fix this completely? Oh, okay, okay. So if I do this... you can probably make sure that that has fuel too. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, this guy should be in here. And there should be 6 trains here doing their thing, right? Why they can't find a thing to their destination, though. There should be one free here. Right, I'm so fucking stupid. Would they... How would they find this stop if that doesn't exist? It's the same with this guy. He probably needs to be able to exit from there. That would be good. So we need to fix that. And all of this here is gonna need so much water, it's not even funny. Are you guys about to finish constructing this, or? So you are going there, that's okay. You are... Oh, man. Like... I'm pretty sure, you know. We should probably put these a bit closer. Okay, let's paint some landfill here in this intersection, because I'm getting really tired of this. There's clearly gonna be some throughput issues here. Is my analysis of this, but... hopefully, like, this is not gonna be a huge issue, right? I think that should solve part of this issue, probably. Probably. Okay. So now that's all prepared. I think this has also a train limit. I think we do this. And that. And where did that train go? I think I could copy that while running. So you can go out, do your thing. And we should be getting oil in here. And then I can probably be inclined to start removing this. Now the factory is gonna really go to a standstill here. We are about to do some pretty massive change here in the factory, and this is gonna be painful. Why you guys are AFKing here, I don't understand. Let's do some Roboport upgrades meanwhile. Okay. And then we'll do something similar on this side. Man, I got a little bit scared there. Wouldn't be the first time I've been run over by a train. I'll be honest. We definitely have some oil throughput problemos here. But we're gonna have to kind of diagnose that as we go, really. Because realistically, that is what it is. We have some water coming this direction as well. This is just normal stuff. We'll do that. This is lubricant being done. That's light oil, that's petroleum. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Then we have our juicy little plastic build here. For example, how much will you be able to consume? Oof, that's a lot. That smells like this to me. We'll do that. We need a coal belt to this. I have one incidentally here. Kinda prepared for this. So we'll just casually drop this. And obviously there's gonna be a bit of redragging of these belts once we really get going with rebuilding the base, but as long as these get connected and we get plastic as an output, I see that as a win. And as of right now, it's 2 plastic belts that we have. So we have 1 coal belt coming in and 2 plastic belts going out. This here is pretty straightforward. And that goes in there. Perfect. Okay, that is really definitely not enough. But we'll have 2 saturated belts, yep. Sulfur. We'll take this out completely. Now I'm definitely tearing into things, but I'm not 100% sure what the hell that I'm doing. Okay, so sulfur we put down here, actually. We'll have a sulfur belt going up here, maybe. Ooh. And sulfur goes in there, yeah? That's perfect. So here we need petroleum as well. This also needs a double petroleum output. Like this one. This is gonna be kind of rough to route through here. We're kind of out on the other side here. So we'll do that. We'll go in there. Then I think we'll just do this. And then we need to find the water, which is another double output. Like this. Perfect. Then we'll get the water flowing in here. Perfect. So that moves over slightly. And then we'll move this up. This is also going to be insane amounts of sulfur. Right. Well, the batteries. The batteries. We have batteries over here. So the belt for that. We can probably, if we want to keep this as neat as possible before we rebuild stuff. I think this here is probably the way to go. And then we'll have the batteries hug the same belt here. We'll just keep going with these. And go up there. Okay, and then this is just gonna meet here. The battery output will go here. This will have, like, not the biggest requirement of iron plates. I think we'll leech off this. Then we'll do that. The sulfuric acid. We will just take out here. Did I go too far now? Oh yeah, I did. I went way too far. There we go. Oh, and this also needs water. How much? Ooh. That's another double output. Okay. So already I think the water consumption here is gonna be pretty big. We have this abomination as well, which is fairly important for us. There we go. And we need to connect that. So, like, batteries and solid fuel. So this part over here, that's the stuff that we're waiting for right now. Other than that, we have been fairly successful in moving oil to the new location. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Do-do-do-do. not collecting any of these. Why was this not working? Oh, because we turned off the water somehow. Right, we don't make explosives either. Which is coal and sulfur. This is not exactly a full belt. Okay. This is a lot of batteries. It should be way more than enough for our consumption right now. Okay, let's take a look at rocket fuel and that kind of jazz. We somehow need light oil over here. And we need... one bad boy of this. Now, already this is gonna be problematic to try and get out of here. Then we'll do this and that and this. And we should have solid fuel. Kinda going. This here needs light oil. We'll just build that there. And then explosives is what we needed as well. Which needs a little bit of sulfur. I don't know how much explosives we need, realistically. However, I feel like doing more than this is probably a waste. Just doing this mostly to have some storage space, honestly. Put that down there. We'll put these here first. Then we'll put some power. It's gonna make 63. No. That's a lot more. Okay. We'll do that. This is coal and sulfur. And a mixed belt. Where do I get the coal? I'm gonna steal it from here. I know this is a really, really bad idea, probably. Okay, I managed to cut that to the power poles as well. Okay, so explosives are being made as well. I would say it's pretty safe to say that we have now completely removed any dependency to the old oil. This is 18. How much rocket fuel can we make with this? That's a lot more as well. However, we kind of need to get the oil in here too. That would help. Okay. That means that next time we can deconstruct all of the old oil stuff. Which is amazing. That's really, really amazing. And then we can start planning some smelting. That's gonna go in here somewhere. Man, I'm really looking forward to that. So now we're getting into like the fun stuff. I didn't redo this intersection. We can definitely make that way more efficient now. If we make it in the style of this elevated rail thing. Cool. We're keeping pretty steady still. Green circuits clearly still being a problem. But it's a processing amount kind of deal. So 15k per minute. That's not enough. 1.4 million per hour. How many red circuits have we made this game? 135 million. Okay. That's a lot. I'm quite satisfied with moving this out. I'm quite satisfied. Not a huge fan of this train water kind of deal. But I think this is going to be a much better way to do it than try to pipe it in from God knows where. And I was a bit tempted to get a mod to make holes for water pumping, but ultimately I decided that that was probably not where we wanted to go with this. Which is good. Anyway, cool. We moved the oil. The new oil production is going. Next time, clean up, and then we start to make some plans for smelting and how big those builds are gonna be. Hopefully they're not gonna be as big as I think and fear they are, but that really remains to be seen. That really remains to be seen. Anyway, it's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching and have a really nice day.